What is country two-step? Would you even want to learn it? In this video, we'll take a brief look at the origins of country two-step. We'll cover its important historical influences, the influence of John Travolta, and we'll even teach you a little bit of two-step to get you up dancing in a dance hall, dance studio, or honky-tonk in your town. Hi, my name is Brian B. from CountryDanceOnline.com. I'm a 2017 inductee to the Country Dance Hall of Fame. Now, I got my start two-stepping in a country bar in the late 90s here in Louisville, Kentucky. But it turns out, two-step goes back much further. One of the early stories I heard is that two-step came from foxtrot. Two-step came from foxtrot.
Slow, slow, quick, quick.
But that didn't make any sense to me. I'm a ballroom dancer too, and two-step and foxtrot seem to have nothing alike. So I asked dance historian Forrest Outman what the origins of country two-step were, and he blew my mind. When someone comes to me and says, oh, two-step is just like foxtrot, I would typically say, hell no, it's completely different.
In the two-step, what we call the two-step, the historical dance known as the two-step, historically it would be known as the single two-step, meaning it doing one step and then a two-step. So a single two-step in between one walking step. So slow, slow, quick, quick. But they would have counted back then quick, quick, slow, slow, which is where we get the terminology, right? Because the two-step is a quick, quick, slow movement. Be quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. But then a single two-step would be counted quick, quick, slow, slow. And that's really a variant of foxtrot. And so it's a progressive streamlined foxtrot, which is being done to fit into clubs at the time. You had dance teachers, especially in the hustle era, that were dancers that were going to studios to get training. And then they would learn other dances besides just the hustle. And then those dances started getting put into, say, hustle, right? So they take a little piece of this, throw it in there, a little piece of that, right? Now they were versed in other styles, and they needed to keep everything condensed. So you see that very tight, small steps. And then you also see the influence of complexity of turns and rap patterns and such, because these people were cross-trained in hustle. The hustle world made the country and western circuit.
You blew my mind. Did you guys know that? What time frame was this?
Early 80s, yeah, 1983, 1984.
So it turns out the country two-step did in fact originate with the foxtrot. And even more surprising to me was the influence of hustle on the country community that I know today. So let's rewind the clock a little bit before 1983, 1984 to find out what was going on culturally. On June 6, 1980, out came a popular movie called Urban Cowboy. Now remember I said I started dancing in the country bars in the late 90s? Well, my mom told me to watch a movie that came out in 1977 with John Travolta called Saturday Night Fever, because she thought that my going out and dancing in the country bar reminded her of the movie Saturday Night Fever. So what was happening was the hustle craze that was brought to you by Saturday Night Fever in the late 70s made a major shift with John Travolta doing a country-based movie with Urban Cowboy. So the dance teachers at the time had to follow the trends from the disco into the country bar. So country two-step became influenced by the dancers who knew disco dancing and hustle, were ballroom dancers who knew the foxtrot. They melded it together, and in the early 80s, we got a major shift in two-step that echoes till today. As we close in on the 1990s, it becomes easier for me to pick up the scent of the history of country two-step. The next major milestone for me is 1989. In 1989, 23 event directors got together in a historic one-day meeting, and out popped the United Country Western Dance Council, otherwise known as the UCWDC. This was the first major dance organization dedicated to country dancing as a competitive dance form. Now, why is that significant, you might ask? Well, in any dance form, the highest level competitive dancers typically will start to influence the dance form. And in the case of country two-step, the story is no different. Over the years, high-level ballroom dancing, ice skating, ballet dancing have influenced country two-step. In the clip you're watching now, you're watching Miss Megan and myself competing at the Country Dance World Championships. What you're watching is the influence of 15 years of high-level competitive figure skating in the spins in her two-step. Now, while you might not be able to spin quite like Miss Megan, and John Travolta isn't two-stepping on the big screen, country two-step is still alive and well around the world today. It's a fantastic social dance. It's a fun competitive dance. Now, at the beginning of the video, I told you I'd teach you how to two-step. I'm going to do a little bit better than that. For anyone who goes over to our website, countrydanceonline.com, enter your email address on the first page. You will get a free membership to our site. We're going to teach you how to two-step. We're also going to give you 50 free videos on dances like East Coast Swing, West Coast Swing, of course two-step, nightclub, cha-cha, waltz, and more. Now maybe you're a ballroom dancer and you dance foxtrot and you think, I already dance foxtrot, why would I dance two-step? I'm going to jump back to my friend Forrest, the dance historian, and he's going to tell you why learning two-step might be something fun to do.
It doesn't matter. If you do foxtrot, you should learn two-step because you're going to get new toys to play with, and it's fun. So you can do it to jazz. Take your two-step patterns and do them to jazz if you want to. They're still fun.
So if you want to have some fun and learn some country two-step, head on over to countrydanceonline.com, enter your email address, and grab your free membership. Right after you're registered, I'll send you an email. If you have any questions, just reply to the email, and I'll reply personally with any questions you have about two-step or any of the other social dances. Thanks, gang. Hope you had a good time, and we will see you on a dance floor again soon.